across in the last 100 years.
The penitent man shall pass, yeah.
Exactly. I like all that stuff, but people go, oh, that's too silly. I just want to see him punching Nazis and figuring out puzzles. And I think, oh, but I like the fun, silly stuff. So is this one more in that camp?
I'm happy to tell you're going to get all of the above. So you're going to get all the fun, silly puzzles, but you are also going to get an ample volume of Nazi punching, which I think in 2023 we kind of need, strangely.
Yes. Yeah. And I've seen in the trailers that they've sort of made him look younger using CGI, which I think
there is a 20-minute prologue with de-aging effects, yeah.
Interesting, because I think it looks quite good. And the thing is, why would you turn down an opportunity to have a young Harrison Ford? Because that man is incredibly handsome.
Does it? I think they should now redo Solo, a Star Wars story, and actually give us a good version, like with a de-aged Harrison Ford.
Man,
rather than the absolute suck fest that we had, from Ron Howard. Like, give us a good one with like de-aged Harrison Ford. But the de-aging effect, the younger, because it's like I think the intro is basically the last days of World War II, and we get to see how Indy saw out World War II, like how he saw the close of World. And it's a beautiful sequence. Ends with an absolutely breathtaking shot. But the actual effect that they've used, which I can only imagine is why the budget for this thing is so astronomical, because it's like a $300 million budget. This thing, it's just like Flash money, except not spent on garbage. And the effect that they've used it's good. It's the best use of de-aging I've seen to date.
Yeah.
And at the same time, though, it does still have a bit of an uncanny valley effect whenever it's not in direct light, because his eyes tend to glow. They sort of glow in the dark. It's like they've not figured out the eyes just yet. But when there's a light shone on him, looks absolutely stunning. I mean, the movie itself looks, it's a gorgeous looking movie. But vintage indie.
This is the thing, why has it been so divisive then? Why are critics so split on this film? Because there's some that are saying, oh, it's great, and there's some saying, oh, this is an insult to all the other films. What is it that's turning people against it?
To be honest, we live in an era of absolute franchise fatigue. Not of any specific franchise, just of franchises in general. I mean, growing up, you and I both can look back on a time when movies tended to be like, $40, $50 million original stories. They tend to be carried by whoever the movie star was that was starring in them. And that was it. You went and you saw a Michael Douglas thriller, or you went and saw even a Will Smith thriller at some point. Enemy of the State, for instance, is not a movie that would get made now. You wouldn't get Bad Boys now. You would get a Bad Boys sequel now. We're on the fourth one. But
fourth? Wow,
the idea is that everything is always a franchise now. And I think people, especially after we've just come off the back of, I think, 4 of them. We've just had, another Fast and Furious, another Spider-Verse, another Guardians of the Galaxy, The Flash, which is, just another DCEU/Batman movie. People are tired. People just want something original and fun. Like, they need something. We need a good, solid, original story. And the death of the mid-budget blockbuster doesn't do that any favors. However, I will point people in the direction of Netflix's Extraction series for that one, which is actually kind of the antidote.
They look quite good.
Talking about.
Yeah, they look quite fun and interesting. Okay, listen, I've got the news coming up, so I can't talk much longer to you, although I could talk to you all day, Van. So essentially what we're saying is a new indie is actually good, right?
Yes, it's very good. It's excellent. I took a first date. We both came out humming the theme.
Oh, if it's good enough to have a successful first date, then put that on the posters. That's what we should be writing there.
I got a second date. What more do you need?
Oh my, go see it again. See if you get a third one. Just keep going. Okay, good. That's a relief. And then before I let you go, I've been asking listeners this, but what film do you love that everyone else seems to hate? Go.
Ooh, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. No joke.
I was not expecting that answer. And
it's a living Saturday morning cartoon. What more could you want? And it stars Channing Tatum.
Has that got Christopher Eccleston in it? Is that one? Or is that not?
Which one?
Christopher Eccleston, was he in that?
That is the one with Christopher Eccleston as Destro, yes.
Wow, what an interesting bit of casting. Honestly, it's been a pleasure, Van. Thank you so much. Fortune and glory, my friend.
Till the next time.
Van Connor there, Leighton Buzzard-based film critic. He is the host of the Offscreen podcast, and he liked the new Indiana Jones. He's not trying to ruin it for me like Anna. What's happening on the roads?